Okay, well, we're going to start the afternoon program with a presentation from the Golden Star Committee. I think everyone here knows Steve Bailey. He's the chair of that committee, which is a subset of the Excellence in Public Education Committee, which Steve is the full chair of. Anyway, he's going to talk to you about the work of the committee and the award that was given this year. So Steve, thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. And if you haven't seen the article on this year's Golden Star Award in the latest issue of Postscript, please take a look. And so I want to spend a couple of minutes introducing you to the work of the committee. This morning, we heard from Shoshone and her interests in Aboriginal work. And this year, the Excellence in Public Education Committee that works on policy to support education in public schools around the province developed a language and cultural teaching and education policy that will become official BCRTA policy, saying that every child has the right to have his or her educational, as part of their education, their language of birth and language at home. So it was very refreshing to hear that. Secondly, Noel Bentley's presentation today, one of the major themes coming up for the Excellence in Public Education Committee this coming year will be encouraging BCRTA members to tell their stories, have them published in Postscript, as Noel suggested, develop storytelling groups, build community around storytelling. And so that was very apt. And we have discussed the vision of publishing separately, not only in Postscript, but separately developing a publication of excellence in education and personal excellence stories from our members. And I'm sure after hearing Noel this morning, you're all convinced that we all have stories to tell. The next thing that we're promoting as a goal of the Excellence in Public Education Committee is participation in the BC Heritage Fairs project. And how many of you are familiar with BC Heritage Fairs? I see a few hands. Wonderful. So we've been in touch with that organization and we're developing a liaison with them. And there's also an article in the recent Postscript on BC Heritage Fairs. So you may be hearing from your local BC Heritage Fairs representative in your particular area of the province. And so we're urging participation in that as well. So a lot of exciting things on the plate for excellence in public education. And turning to the Golden Star Award, please continue to encourage your colleagues in the classroom to apply for the Golden Star program. We were extremely pleased with applications this year, and one rose to the top in particular, and that was the application that met the criteria both for the Golden Star Award and for the Legion Golden Star Award, which is co-sponsored by the Royal Canadian Legion, BC, and Yukon Command. And you see here these students out at Sumas Elementary School, and they compose with their senior partner. They compose art, they compose poetry, and we had a wonderful celebration in Sumas in June where the students and the seniors shared their work and read it. I'll just read you one of the poems written by a young person to his or her matched mentor. You are a gift. You are as beautiful as a rainbow, precious as gold, more valuable than all the king's riches. You are a keeper of history, a family tree, years of stories preserved in your roots. You are rituals and traditions, creating legacy, a garden of memory. You are a hug of comfort, a bucket of courage, a rose overflowing with love. You are a bloom of friendship, a bouquet of blessings, a bud of hope. You are a blossom bursting with compassion. You are a teacher, an expert, intelligent, and talented. You are a gift. That by Arian, a grade 3 student. So there's Debbie Marr, and there we are with the Legion representative presenting the certificate and the Golden Star Award. And Debbie has worked for years with the Dutch community in celebrating Dutch Heritage Day. Articles in the newspaper that she submitted were wonderful tributes to the work that she and their students do. And in the midst of it all, of course, Sumas Elementary School was flooded out in that big flood with and they were out of their school for a while. They're back in it now. They all work together, staff, students, parents. It's a wonderful project that illustrates the cohesiveness of that community. And Debbie was nominated and received, a couple of years back, one of the Prime Minister's awards for teaching excellence. And her classroom is filled with all kinds of creative things that she has. So in introducing Debbie to you, I just want to show you this short video of her philosophy and some of the work that she does.
you.